Hello, hello. Guess what time it is? It is Erin Condren Teacher Lesson Planner launch time. I love this part of the year. I'm always so excited to see what the planner looks like, what all the accessories look like. It's so fun. Hi, my name is Caitlin. I am a homeschooling mom of 4, and we are wrapping up our 4th year of homeschooling. I have used a Erin Condren Teacher Lesson Planner as my homeschooling planner every single year, and I think it's perfect for homeschoolers. It's also obviously perfect for teachers. I am a former classroom teacher, so I can see how it'd be used for that as well too. It's just such a great product. So I am excited for us to dive in and see what is in this year's launch. So I will flip the camera around in a second and show you everything up close. But I'll just do a quick little flip through or pull some stuff out of the box. So this year I have gotten the Softbound Inspire planner. So I used a coil bound one year, and then the next year dropped down to a Softbound because it is more compact, not as expensive. I don't need as much space. I'm not planning really elaborate lesson plans, so I prefer the Softbound. And so that is what I got this year. It's the Inspire, which I thought was interesting because the cover is actually just this blush color. I was expecting the really bright, vibrant Eddie pattern that they had picked for the Inspire this year, and that is all on the inside. It's very colorful on the inside, which I love, but the outside is kind of more a neutral blush, so that is fun. And then I've got quite a few other accessories to show you. I've got sticker books and lesson plan books and some portfolio type things and some new markers I'm really excited about. So let's turn the camera around and check it all out together up close, okay? All right, so we're gonna start here with the star of the show, which is the planner. And so this is the Softbound Inspire version of the planner. So like I mentioned, it is like this blush color on the outside. I believe it's vegan leather, real soft and feels really good. And then the inside is where you get your pop of color. So it's got the Eddie pattern. I absolutely love everything Eddie that Erin Condren puts out. And so here's what it looks like. It is basically the same as past years if you are familiar with those. So you've got your information, classroom resources. This is professional development, and I feel like this is different, but I don't know 100% because I don't use those and I cover them up with tape, and so I can't see what last year said because I've covered it up, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't professional development, so that's different. But if you're like me, I just color those out and use like a sticker or tape and use it for something different. But anyway, you've got your events and volunteers. There's your communication log. I use this as a reading log for the read alouds that I do with my kids each year. There's your year at a glance, which goes July 2023 to December 2024. So it actually goes past when the planner finishes. Here is your 12-month box thing. Every single year, I'm like, why is this from January to December when the calendar runs from like July to June? It bugs me every year, but I don't use this for the months. I cover those up with stickers and use it for something else. But you know, if you want to keep birthdays or something, it probably does make more sense, holidays, that kind of thing, to have it in the calendar year. But I just feel like in a teacher planner, it would be better in the school year. So anyway, that's just like a little pet peeve of mine. But anyway, then there's some graph paper you can use for seating charts or whatever. I actually use this for a calendar that I use to kind of plan out our curriculum. And then there's note paper that's gonna go, like this is the page before July. And then it's your July calendar and then your weekly plan. So that's what it looks like. Very, very similar to all the past years. And then every month will be a different color. So August is yellow and September purple. And you can just kind of see, it kind of repeats itself there, and so on and so forth. Then at the end, and every month has these really pretty embellishments or whatever patterns that go along with the Eddie colors. Let's see, find another one. Just so pretty. I love them. I'm really a huge fan of this particular pattern this year. And then there's a bunch of note pages at the back. So it ends June of 2024. So that it starts July of 2023, ends June of 2024. And then there's some note pages, just plain like for whatever. And then there's the student checklist. There's several of those for you to do grades or whatnot. I use mine to record our attendance for our homeschool, and I love the colorful background of this. It makes me so happy. It's just like a tiny detail, but I really enjoy that. That is what the planner looks like. So this is a snap-in dashboard that goes with the coil lesson planner. So it's not really made for the softbound planner, but this one would go into if you pick the coil. And this one has spots for each day of the week, before school, after school, and you would use wet erase or dry erase markers to write on this and then wipe it off and reuse it each week. On the back, these are all just blank headings. So you could, you know, if you are a high school teacher and you teach 6 periods, you could use it for that, or you could use it for various to-do lists, copies to make, parents to contact, whatever. So really versatile on that side there. Then there's this dashboard that is a little bit smaller. So it's like half size of this, which is smaller than the planner itself. But copies, grade, contact, to do, and looking ahead. And so again, you snap it into your coil planner and then wet erase or dry erase on it and then wipe it off and use it again. Here is the record book, the teacher record book. And so it is, so last year they came out with this and it was a spiral bound book. This year it is, I'm not sure what they would call this. It's not quite the soft bound binding, more like the petite planners, but bigger than a petite planner. It's pretty chunky. It's just not spiral bound this year. So this one has a place for a class schedule, classroom events and dates, a small communication log, but 2 pages, graphing paper, and then it just goes into a ton of these student checklists. So that's the majority of the book until you get to the end, and then there's a lot of note pages. So if you need to keep grades and the checklists that are in the back of the planner itself are not enough for you, this is a really good option, because then you can just have a lot more pages, a lot more space in this book right here. Now, if you're not a school teacher like myself and you don't need to keep a lot of grades, this is also like really great as a habit tracker. You could use this like one spread each month and write your habits that you want to track and write the dates across the top, and then, or do it the other way, whichever way you want to do it, and then track your habits and use it for that. So it's just a cool book. Then we've got some sticky note pads. So this is like a tear off, not sticky notes. It's like a tear off sheet, but in my classroom. And then you've got date, contact, prep. This is blank, and this to-do list is blank. So keep this on your desk and jot yourself little notes down, and then use them, each day or each week, or use it to leave notes for people. There's that. And then this little bitty one, which is so this is more of the Inspire version, with the colorful. It's got the different, like the apple and the pen, and I believe there is a cover, like a whole line that match all of these, so check the catalog for that. And then here is the focused version, and it is a sticky note option, but it's the same thing: date, prep, contact, and a to-do list, just smaller. Doesn't have the big box at the bottom, but that's kind of like the smaller focused version of this one. Then we have our Cool for School sticker book. They release one every year. This one is a little bit different. It like opens up like this and then flips up, which is fun. So we've got some to-do lists and some boxes. These have meetings, conferences, testing, IEP, personal day, development, planning, break begins, library, early release, observation, tutoring, assembly, field trip. So lots of stickers. Got birthday stickers. I'm excited about those for my own family. These are like times if you have meetings and things like that. There's some inspirational quotes. Some more just plain stickers, plain circles, and then all these cute little check marks and birthday cakes and hearts, coffee cups, some habit tracker type stickers or to-do list type stickers, and then notes there. So fun, practical stickers there. This is, they call it a clip folio. It's vegan leather. It's got these pretty, like star flower, the standard Erin Condren symbol detailing on it. And inside you have a clipboard with paper, and then you have place for pens and a place to slide other papers. So just a little clipboard portfolio type thing to take with you places. And then I also have this larger portfolio thing. It is also vegan leather. It's really soft and floppy. It's kind of a champagne color. And it's got several pockets. This is a magnetic pocket right there. And then a pocket here and a pen pocket there. And then this big flap here. And so with this, what you would do is you would slide your planner through this large pocket right here. And then you can put all of your other stuff and kind of close it up like this. So it's a little bit big for the Softbound planner. I think this was probably intended more for the coil planner, which I have my old one. I used the coil planner my first year of homeschooling, so we're gonna try that one out. So that, I think, is more what it was meant to be for. So it fits the coil planner. I mean, it fits the small planner, it fits the Softbound, but I think this is really intended more for your coil planner. And so you can have your planner and then you have all your other stuff and you can take it all with you all together in this nice, cute little package, ready to go. So that one's really fun. So we've got a 4-pack of washi tape. I've still got it in the plastic. So let's open that. Wow, there it is. So 4 little rolls, 2 bigger, 2 smaller. This one is kind of rainbowy. Let's grab this and try it out. So there's the rainbow, and there's like multicolor rainbow apples. Really pretty, like a watercolor type effect. This purple one is a little bit skinnier, and it has to prep, to call, to follow up on, to grade, to copy. So I don't think you would necessarily use this as one long piece of washi tape, but perhaps kind of tear it or cut it and use it to make your own little to-do lists, like so, like that. And then this last one has got rainbow dots, and then it says inspire, learn, teach. Oops. So there are the washi tapes. We've also got 2 sets of markers. This one is a dual tip, has a highlighter on one side and a pen on the other side. Very reminiscent to me of the really popular midliner highlighters. I have been loving these. So it's kind of a rainbow color, and there's the highlighter on one end and then the pen on the other. Now the pen is black on all of them. It does not match the highlighter, which I kind of wish it did, but it does not. So there's your highlighter. All right, we're gonna get in good and close here so you can see the highlighter color. So this is the peach color. There's the highlighter, and then they all have this black tip there. There's raspberry. And salmon. Nectarine. Marigold. Aloe. Spruce. Mermaid. Pacific. This is cornflower. Iris. And this last one is orchid. I think these are my favorite thing next to the planner itself, because of course I'm always excited about my planner for the next year, but I love these. I am a pen, I won't say pen only planner, but I'm a mostly pen planner. I don't use a whole lot of stickers, only a few. And so I've really been loving the effect of using the highlighters to decorate my planner some, and I think these colors are so fun and beautiful and happy and rainbowy, and I really love those. I do wish that the pen on the other end matched, because I don't need 8 million black pens, but that's fine. I'm usually a ballpoint pen person anyway, so I wouldn't use that much anyway, but I do love these beautiful highlighter colors. The other pen option that they sent are these dual tip list markers. They had these last year, but they're a little bit different this year. So on these, some of them are black tips and some of them match the color of the marker. So the Lagoon, which is the teal, and the Orchid, which is the purple, those match their colors, and the gray matches. And then the other 3 pens have black tips. But you can see that the stamps on them are the same. There's 3 check marks and there's 3 boxes. So let's see. Here's this Orchid purple. So on one end is this box little stamp, and so you can use that to make your little to-do list. And then you do your to-do. So laminate, copy, whatever, cut, staple, etc. There's the tips. I don't love those. Like I said, I'm a ballpoint person anyway. But I love these little square stampy things. That is really fun to me because I'm a checklist person, so that's fun. And then, let's see, we'll pull this Lagoon color out. And then it has the check mark, so you can then use it to make a check as you fill it out, or you can use it in your record book to check off something if you would like. So here's the, what did we say? This color was Lagoon, maybe. So there's the Lagoon. And then the other ones, we've got gray check boxes, with a gray marker tip and a blue check mark with the black and lime green check boxes with black and a purple check mark. I mean pink. Ooh, I love that pink. A pink check mark with the black writing. So those are the dual tip markers. Okay, and that's everything. So the planners will be released to the public to purchase here in about a week. I will have all that information linked below with dates that you can order and links to all the things that I shared, including a link to the full catalog, because there is a lot more that was not in my box to share. So different patterns, different coils, all that kind of stuff. So that way you can peruse the whole entire list and pick what you're gonna get. Also, if you are a homeschool mom and you want to see more about how I use the planner specifically for homeschooling, I have a whole nother video about that. I will link that so you can check that out. So make sure you check out the description because it has all the details that you're gonna need. So I'd love for you to leave me a comment and let me know which planner you'll be picking this year. And that is it. So go forth and plan. Bye guys.